What is up, everyone? It's Ricky572. Return to chance. Today's December 14th, 2023. We're going to hop on and do a quick market watch. So, on today's market watch, we're going to be starting off with the Winged Dragon of Ra alternative art. So, the reason I'm mentioning this card is because I was looking through the legendary Duelist Rage of Ra set, and I did used to have a Ghost Rare Winged Dragon of Ra. This one currently at 35 listings, but I remember the time I sold it for like $160, so I got rid of it just in time. But I wanted to take a look and see how it was doing, because I did also have a sphere mode Ghost Rare that I recently got rid of, so that made me go back to this set. But I didn't realize that the alternative art version of the Winged Dragon of Ra has been going up in price over the past couple weeks. It was like around 18ish dollars back in November, and right now we have it at 23.95 with only 15 listings. 23.99, 28.77, 34.99, 38.49, and $39, heading up to the $40 price point, which is pretty crazy. Because usually, like, I know there's collectors out there that collect like god cards and stuff, but most of like the Wing Dragon of Raw stuff I have in like bulk, because a lot of it isn't worth too much. So it just surprised me that there's actually like, god cards out there that are worth a little bit of money. We have the Secret Pharaoh's rare. Yeah, we have different printings of the Winged Dragon of Ra, but yeah, it just surprised me that they're worth something. But yeah, let me know down below if you guys have this card somewhere. Maybe go take a look at your book, because that's probably where, if I had a Winged Dragon of Ra like this, I would probably put. But yeah, next up, we have Phantasme, Fantastical Dragon Phantasme. So this card did get hyped up a couple months back, and then right now it looks like it's getting hyped up again. We have a buyout for like the ultra rares from Dual Overload. It looks like the 2010 super rares are going low on listings as well. 53 listings for the premium gold rare. No one really likes gold rare. I think I have some of these. I have a playset of these somewhere. Hopefully I didn't get rid of them. I need to go check my folder, but hopefully I didn't get rid of these, because I did want to play Phantasma. I don't want to pay this much for the other rarities. So let's take a look at the gold rare first, and let's see what it's at. Looks like it has been going up. We have it at like 198 for damage. It looks like these are starting to go to 298, 299, 213, 224, and 233. So heading up to the $3 price point for the premium gold rare versions, and they were sitting under like a dollar, $2. Super rares, we have 16 listings, like I said, and these look like they are going up as well. They were around like $4ish back in November, and right now we have them at 649, 664, 669, $7, and $9 for the super rare. Then we have the ultra rare from Dual Overload. These were sitting around like $5 to $6 back in November, and right now we have 12 listings on the market. We have them at $8. Then that's basically 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.80 with shipping. That's 14.78 with shipping, 14.99, $16, heading up to the $20 price point for these Dual Overload versions. If you guys opened up Dual Overload and pulled a bunch of these, go check out your Dual Overload pulls, because you might be sitting on some money right there. And of course, we have the Secret Rare. This one's always going to be high up in price, 29 listings. It might be worth it to pick this up if this is at $20. Let's see, we have listings at 24.73, 24.75, and 23.99. So yeah, I'll let you guys decide on that one. This one's like $5 more than the Dual Overlord version, because if these Dual Overlord versions do start to hit the $20 price point, it looks like we have a couple listings under $20, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 listings under $20, and they hit $20. It might be worth it to go pick up the Secret Rare instead of picking up the Ultra Rare. So I'll let you guys decide on that one. But for me, I'm a budget player. If I don't have the ones I think I have in my folder, which are the premium gold rares, I might just end up buying another set of premium gold rares, because they're the cheaper one. But next we have is Diviner of Herald. So I did see, I think we had some new support announced for the Silent Force archetype yesterday. And is the Silent Force? Yeah, we had some new support announced yesterday for the Silent Force archetype that's going to be coming out in the Legacy of Destruction set. And so I think it's time we revisit Diviner of Herald, because this card has been like on the up and down rise over the past couple months. We did see it go up a little bit, hitting like a $14 price point, and it came back down in November. And right now, it looks like it's been starting to go up again. Of course, I think We have Gene Raiders also using this card. I think it's a 3 of as well. I don't use that build. I play invoked Gene Raider Synchro Runic build, so I'm not teching the Diviner of Hero, but a lot of builds are teching Diviner of Hero. So I wanted to see what it's at. We have 35 listings. We have it at 1350, 1449, 1450, 1357, 1499. So hitting up to the $15 price point for the Prismatic Secret Rare from the 2022 10s. Then we have the Secret Rare from Lightning Overdrive. This one's the original copy. It looks like it did fall, and it has been starting to go up over the past couple weeks. 42 listings. We have 1649, 1697, $17, 1699, and 1899. So with the new Silent Forest archetype coming out, I feel like this card is gonna go up even higher. So if you guys don't have your copies of Diviner of Herald yet, I would get mine sooner than later. I don't know if it might get a reprint in Battles of Legend. I doubt it will, because it's not really like a Battles of Legend card. But we never know what Konami does. So I would rather be safe than sorry and pick these up, because these might go up even higher. The Silent Force archetype does use 3 copies of Diviner of Hero. I think is their starter. So just keep that in mind. We had a new Fire Dragon archetype that was announced. I don't think it's that good, but it's a new archetype and people are excited for it. So I wanted to take a look at Trident Dragon, because it's a Fire Dragon. So it looks like the secret rares are getting bought out. We have 4 listings on the market for this. They were sitting around like $9ish, and right now we have them at $24, $24.95, $24.98, and $24.99. It looks like we do have sales around that $24 price point, so they are selling. I would hold on these. We don't know if the deck is even gonna use this. They might. I don't know, but I would hold off on buying these. Let the hype cool down. We have the ultra rares for Trident Dragon right now at 9 listings. They used to be sitting around like, I guess, 12ish dollars. And right now we have them at 17 for the moderately played. Then we have 19.99 for our first lightly played, going up to 20, 23.99, and 24.99 for first edition. So yeah, they are up in price. Then we have 13 listings on the ultimate rare Trident Dragon. These look like they were around like 30ish dollars, 36ish dollars for first edition, and like 20ish dollars for unlimited. Now we have unlimited starting at $83.98, $88.99, $89. So they are like up in price now. They like basically tripled in price. And we do have sales around $50, $100, near mint $100, $74.94. So that's pretty crazy. They have shot up in price. Like I said, hold off on these. If you do have some of these right now, I would get rid of them while the hype is up. But if you're trying to get them to play, I would hold off until the hype cools down. Maybe like in a couple months, it'll be back down in price. Sky Striker Mobilized Linkage, I think, is a card you guys should already have to be prepared for Sky Strikers. We did have some new Sky Striker support announced. I know it's coming out next year. I'm not sure when, but I know it's just going to be next year. It looks like it already started to go up in price, but I think it's still pretty cheap for what it is. This is a card that only has 1 printing, and it's a 3 of in the deck, in my opinion. So we have 96 listings on the market right now. We still have them at 240, 299, 299, 299, 322, 327. So it's still like around $3ish dollars. So if you guys haven't picked up your copy of the Sky Striker Mobilized Linkage, I would get my copy sooner than later. I doubt it's gonna get a reprint anytime soon. I don't know where they would put this in, but yeah, it's a 3 of in a deck. So copy it before it's too late. Evolzer Lars, I feel like it's a card that you guys should also pick up. It has a lot of potential. It's a rank 6 generic negation that you could put up. 2 level 6 monsters. It says, while this card has materia, your opponent cannot target it with monster effects. When your opponent activates a card or effect, quick effect, you can attach 2 materials from this card or just 1 material if all this card's materials are reptile and or dinosaur. Then target 1 face-up card your opponent controls, negate its effects until the end of the turn. So it's not once per turn. And it's Omni negates that if you could go into a generic, if you have 2 level 6 monsters, this is basically a generic rank 6 that you could go into. So I feel like this card has a lot of potential. There's not a lot of rank 6 monsters that can negate out there. So I feel like this card is being kind of um, pushed off to the side and not being looked at. But it could have a future in the meta later on. 84 listings on the market. We have 294, 295, 295, $3, 315, 323, 324, and 339. So they are starting to go up a little bit. They were sitting around like $2-ish, $2.50, but it looks like they're pushing up to the $3 price point. I think if you could copy these at $3, you're still in a good spot. This wall right here with 21 copies, $3, so you could buy like 2 play sets or something and get free shipping on that. So I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my opinion, but let me know how you guys feel about Evolves or Lars. We do have some new dinosaur support coming out in January, so I feel like when that comes out, these cards will go up in price. But like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my opinion. So let me know down below how you guys feel about Lars. So it looks like Hida, the Fire Charmer, the super rare version, which is the highest affordable rarity of the card we have, didn't get affected by the reprint that came out in the structured deck, Fire Kings. So I want to take a look at and see how it's doing, because 16 listings are on the market right now, and it looks like these are still sitting at $9.86, $9.86, $9.87. $11 and $13. So if you are one of those players that likes to max rate their deck, that's what you're going to be paying for the super rare Hitas from the OTS Tournament Pack 10. If you're a budget player, you have different options available that are under $1, so you don't have to worry about that. So number F0 Utopic Draco Future. I recently sold some of these at the LA Regional, and the reason I sold them is because I feel like maybe the new Battles of Legends set, Chapter 1 set that's coming out in February might have this as a reprint, so I wanted to be safer than sorry. So I sold these. I bought them for like $3-ish a while back, and I sold them for like $7-ish. So I made a $4 profit on these. So it's not like maximizing profits, but still I made a good amount, and I just didn't want to risk having these in my folder and them getting reprinted in like February. So I'm not really sure if they're gonna get reprinted. It's just a little gut feeling, so I just got rid of them. But we do have the secret rares right now. Right now they're at 40 listings. We have them at $8.70, $8.75, $9.75, $9, $8.99, $9.99, and $9.99. So heading up to the $10 price point for the secret rares and Battles of Legend. Then we have the ultra rares. These are also starting to push up. 40 listings. We have them at $9.50, $10.54, $10.98. So pushing up to like the $11 price point for the ultra rares. Let me know down below what your opinion is on number F0 Utopic Draco Future. Do you think it's going to get a reprint in Battles of Legends Chapter 1? And should we be getting rid of it, or should we hold on to this card? Abyss Shark from Legendary Duelist, Duels from the Deep. I think it's a card you guys should pick up. It's a card that I'm gonna be picking up. I play Marinsa, so I've always wanted to test this card out, but with some new armored shark support or something like that. I know we got some new support for like an armored archetype or something like that. And give me 1 second, let me look it up. I know I should have probably had this already up on my phone, but let's see. Armored. I know it's a new armored. Okay, here it is. Full armored Utopic Ray Lancer. Is it that one? No, it's not that one. I might have thought that was a shark or something, but anyways, let's forget about that. I think Abyss Shark is a great water extender, and it could see some potential later on in the meta if we have a water deck that takes over. So if you guys haven't picked these up, they are starting to go up. They were sitting around like $3-ish back in October. If you copped them at $3, good for you. I should have probably copped them then, but I just held off on it. 57 listings on the market. We have them at $7.29 now, $7.31, $7.45, and $6.50. So they're not too expensive. I remember these being around like $15-ish at one point when they like released. But right now we have them at $7, so it's not too bad to pick up. So let me know how you guys feel about Abyss Shark down below. This one kind of surprised me. Runic Slumber, the ultra rare from the 25th anniversary tins, is now a $2 ultra rare. And compared to like the other ultra rares, this one is like getting a buyout. 14 listings on the market. It looks like we have them at $2.49, $2.99, $2.99, heading up to the $5 price point. So if you guys have some of these from the is it tins? Yeah, the tins this year. I would go dig them out because you guys probably put them in bulk. Let's actually look at some other Runic cards because that's really surprised me. I know Runic's just won the YCS Bologna, uh, but still, I didn't expect that ultra rare to be like a $5 card almost. It looks like Runic Tip, the ultra rare is around three for the prismatic. Fountain around one or two. But yeah, it looks like that one is the only one that's getting kind of like a buyout. It looks like the other ones are under 100 listings as well for like the Runic Freezer Curses, 44 listings. Ultra Rare Runic Destruction, 48 listings. Ultra Rare Flashing Fire, 45 listings. So yeah, keep an eye out for Runic cards. But yeah, that Runic Slumber, 14 listings really surprised me. Unchained Soul Lord of Yama, I think is a good pickup. This is ultra rare from Duelist Nexus. I think I picked these up around $9-ish, and then at one point they hit like the $20 price point. I even saw them hit $30. But I didn't sell them then because I thought they were gonna go up higher. I was wrong about that, and they came back down. But I think it's still a good pickup. 109 listings on the market, and we have listings starting at $796, $699, $8, $874, $875, and $894 on the first page, so under $10. I doubt Unchained is gonna get touched on the ban list. I know it's one of the better decks of the format, but it's a pretty fair deck in my opinion. Let me know down below how you guys feel about Unchained Soul Lord of Yama. We have Chimera, the King of Phantom Beasts, another card I did say to pick up around like $15-ish. It did hit a high price point once of like $25, I think, but it's been coming down since. It looks like the Chimera branded archetype has been losing its popularity, and more people are kind of fading into like regular branded now. But this card I think is still a good pickup. We have 147 listings on the market. We have listings at $8.99, $9.98, $10.79, $11.22, $11.65, and $11.70. I feel like this Chimera package with Chimera King of Phantom Beast has a lot of potential in the future. It's just gonna take a good player to break that break this engine and do something with it. Maybe we'll see a top sometime next year, but I think it's still a good pickup around like $12-ish. It's not getting a reprint until like next year's tins, so we have some time to try to figure it out before it does get that reprint. Cash Chair Fenrir, I doubt is gonna get touched on the ban list. I know a lot of people wanted to get touched, but I feel like Konami still needs to sell the 25th anniversary tins, and so Fenrir is one of those cards that does sell the set, so I feel like they're not gonna touch it. I could be wrong about that though. We'll see what happens, but these were sitting around like $13-ish back in October, and right now we have it at $20, $22.51. So they are starting to go up even higher, $22.97, $23.99, and heading up to basically a $25 price point. Everyone's running Fenrir right now, so if you guys don't have your copies, I mean, I could be wrong about like it not getting hit on the ban list. Kind of risky, but if it doesn't get hit on the ban list, then we're gonna see an increase in price for these Fenrirs. Looks like the ultra rares are at $24.99. $24.99, $27, $27.95, $27.97. So almost heading up to the $30 price point. We also have the ultimate rares. These are at $40 basically, $43.95, $44.89, heading up to $44.99. So yeah, just keep your eye out on Fenrir. I don't think it's gonna get hit, so I would pick up my copies, but I could be wrong about that and does get hit, and then like it loses its value. So yeah, we'll see what Konami does. Vanquish Soul cards caught my attention because I noticed that some of them were going up in price. I guess these are the last few cards I'm gonna be talking about, so we'll just call it the last few cards. We're gonna be talking about Stake Your Soul and Rock the Vanquisher. So we'll start off with Rock the Vanquisher since this one's getting a reprint as an ultimate rare in the new OTS pack set that we're getting in February. We have 41 listings on the market right now. We have $18.90, $19.95, $19.95, heading up to the $20 price point on the first page. And they were sitting around like $17-ish, $16-ish. I remember copying some around like $16-ish when I was building my deck, but now they're at $20 a piece, so they are going up. We'll see if this goes up even higher when the OTS Ultimate Rare comes out, because this is basically going to be the budget version that you could access, and then maybe the OT is going to be more expensive, but we'll see. Stake Your Soul also is another card that I saw was going up in price. I think I saw it like hit $20. Right now we have 29 listings on the market. We have a copy right here at basically $15.50 with shipping, $18.64. Then they head up to $20, $20.99, $20, and $21.42. A couple weeks ago, you could have copped this card for like 15, 16ish dollars, but now they're at $20. So Stake Your Soul is going up. Let's take a look at some of the other Vanquish Soul cards. It looks like we have Raisin, 80 listings. I'm mostly looking at the budget budget rarity stuff. I don't really go into like the high rarity stuff because I feel like a lot of the high rarity stuff is going to come down if free prints were to be available. 1574, 1575, 1473, 1450, 1530, and $15. So these are, I guess, going up as well because I remember copying some around like $12, $13. Dr. Madlow, 68 listings. We had this sitting around like $9ish back in November, and right now we have it at $11.50, $11.93, $11.99, $12, $12.24. So they did go up by like $3ish since November. We have Heavy Burger, 78 listings. It looks like this one was hitting a low price point in November around like $9ish, and right now we have it at $10.75, $10.79, $10.88. And $9.98, so like a dollar increase. Not too much for Heavy Burger. I play 2 of these in the build. I don't really go for 3 because I think 3 is bricky. We have Vanquish Soul Caesar around $3ish. These are cheap ones because you only play like one of those. Vanquish Soul Pantera around $2. It's also a cheap one. You play one of these. And a new Vanquish Soul Jiao Long at 10 cents. So it's under a dollar. If you guys don't have your Jiao Longs and are planning to play Vanquish Souls, these could possibly hit a dollar one day. But I would pick up my copies under a dollar right now if you don't have these yet. Other than that, yeah, we have other Vanquish Soul stuff that's cheap. But the ultra rares are going to be the expensive ones since they did come from Wild Survivor set, which is hard to pull ultra rares from that set. So just keep that in mind. And we have Stake Your Soul also being an ultra rare from Wild Survivor, so it's gonna be hard to pull. And the Rock the Vanquisher. So yeah, let me know down below how you guys feel about Vanquish Soul, and do you guys think these cards will go up even higher in price, or do you think they're gonna stay at that same price they're at right now? That's gonna be it for today's Market Watch, though. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, go follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and X at Return of the Chance. This is Ricky572. We are gonna be having a little house tourney this weekend on Saturday. It's gonna be like a Christmas house tourney because we didn't get to go to the LA regional, so we're just gonna be playing amongst each other, and I'm gonna have a little prize at the end for the winner. So yeah, stay tuned for that. We're gonna be doing a little vlog about that, and we'll see who the winner is on this Saturday. But yeah, that's it for this Market Watch. We'll see you guys next time.